Hello and welcome, Snake here. Welcome back. And today I'm gonna discuss the patch 6.3 devlog that was released 8 hours ago. Which means you're gonna watch it tomorrow. So it was released yesterday. Yeah, I have always a day delayed because lots of stuff is released on the afternoon. And I'm posting my videos around 1 p.m. I didn't post it yesterday, because I got an eye infection and yeah, it's fucked up. So yeah, I'm just with one eye open, gonna read this, so I'm most likely gonna miss crap loads of things. Nevertheless, link is down below if you want to read it all by yourselves. I am not going to read everything. I'm just going to try to focus on main things that are really interesting me. So, Liam Newman, I don't know you, but I heard you're a cool guy. Tomb Kings, here we go, right away. Blah, 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 blah. Areas we're focusing on tweaking and improving. Here we go. Simply put base. Long distance between the Books of Nagash location and a far slow early mid-game than other races. Hardly something worthy of Magist of Tomb Kings deserve. Yes. Books of Nagash distance, awesome. They're shorter. The closer they are, it's definitely better because I don't think I ever got 8. I don't think I ever got complete because I got fucking bored when I was 5. That was, I think 5 or 6 was max I could get because I just couldn't force myself. The early game. Oh, early game is brutal for Tomb Kings. Arkan the Black has the easiest start because he has +1 capacity for army. Everyone else are in shit. Cetra and Khalida suffers the greatest from here. Cetra because he's, in the location where he can get attack from above him, under him, and from the left side. Pretty much, without saying directions. He can get attack from multiple places. And Khalida because her start location and her first province is located around a stupid mountain where you need to have couple turns in order to move around. And often AI attacks your, smaller settlements and you cannot reach it. First 15 turns, you're fucked. Pretty much fucked. And you need to deal with this shit. Now, most likely they're gonna tweak this. Awesome. Canopic jars can feel like they're tail off mid-game. Canopic jars is bullshit, okay? So what they're gonna do, they're gonna change it. Canopic jars was is our problem in Warhammer 3, because you never have enough. And you need to always, you like collecting canopic jars, and then you stand, with the choice. Another army or an item. Tomb Kings have nice items that they can get from reliquary. That's called mortuary cult. Yeah. So yeah, there's some of the items like Ouroboros. They're really good. I really like those items, but by purchasing them, I'm losing army capacity. And army capacity for Tomb Kings is the most important things because they don't start with, they have limited that. They have that limited, so in order to expand, you need more armies. Technology tree and landmarks felt like they lacked impact, so we added more meaningful bonuses to make each unlock feel powerful and give them a bit more oomph. Hell yeah, okay. Personally, sometimes I just want to get a few of the main players in the race and have a party. Can't do that with the Tomb Kings. Oh, Confederation. Oh, I've been saying that forever, and I actually did mention that in a video that Mitch apparently watched. So I made plenty of suggestions, and Tomb Kings was one of them, to let us confederate. And what I can see here is that they made availability for Tomb Kings lore-wise. Holy fuck. So, faction leader, who can take force into confederation by defeating in battle. So, is it like greenskins or ogres? Who they can confederate using the mortuary cult. Okay, so Arkan can get Khalida and Katep by beating the shit out of them. Khalida can get Katep. Katep can get Khalida. And Cetra can get Katep and Khalida. Oh, so Arkan and Cetra cannot be confederated. Okay, I mean, it's always inconvenient. Like the Warriors of Chaos. Like, you can... They all... come on, what? I get it. It's lore-wise, it's fine. But I don't like it. Because some of the campaigns pretty much lose on it. Like Festus in Warriors of Chaos. Pretty much the best campaigns for Warriors of Chaos are Be'lakor and Archaon. Because they can confederate everyone. I love Kolek. I cannot, and Festus, I cannot, I mean, I can play them, but I'm not going to be able to confederate the main guys because they're not allowed. And they're doing the same thing here. For fuck's sake, let us confederate Arkan and Cetra by mortuary cult. Double the price, triple the price, make it super fucking heavy, but make it possible. Because I'm gonna definitely reply on that because it kills fun gonna kill fun for Khalida and Katep because they're not gonna be able to. Is it only me who thinks that? Let me know in the comment what you think, because I feel like this is unnecessary bullshit. Yeah, so they want to respect lore. Oh, okay, but I don't like it. Canopic jars. They're now gained from post-battle kills, similar to the meat slaves for the... Meat is so fucking easy to get. They're easier to get than Dark Elves slaves. Meat is super easy. Nevertheless, it's fine. And pick your poison. You can spend them on the Hekara Decrees. Sorry. Basically, the same thing that they have Dark Elves. So you can have a public order, money, or growth. It's gonna be probably the same. But this time it's a quick cash, research rate, or Garrison Sally. Garrison Sally? Isn't gonna be like Kislev? Well, we'll see. Banners. We added new banners for Mortuary Cult. So more stuff you can acquire. So definitely good. Skills. We're giving all characters at least one skill. Tomb Princes now have... because, you know, the Tomb Kings characters, you can get all the skills. What's annoying is that you get more points. I mean, you don't get... At some point, you stop getting points because you cannot get any more skills. So you don't get full, you know... You don't have enough abilities to make meaningful choices. No, you're just gonna get everything. But Tomb Princes now have another path they can choose. Okay, Dynasty or Legend Lords also have skill. Never Say Die, which removes the wounds attribute. Something different for each character. Huh. Wounds attribute. I mean, it makes sense for skeletons. Okay. Technology tree. Plenty of changes have gone on here. Okay. The 6 dynasty tax, or dynasty, I don't even know. Wisdom of the extended have lower penalties to your research rate, and each now has an additional effect. Oh, they cut it down. It was, I think, 30-ish? 40? Yeah, I think it was 30. Each dynasty now has a small chance... Oh, yeah. Penalties to your research rate, and each now has additional effects. So this is an additional effect. Okay, but each dynasty now has a small increase for unit capacity. Typical for 2 non-large units, so probably infantry. and 1 for relevant large unit. That will speed the process for, completing armies, like if it's for the big boys that are tier 5. Because tier 5, there are on tier 5 buildings, so it takes crapload of time. And each hero have capacity increase also increase the recruit rank of that hero type. So you have around +6. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, I don't really mind. We put some example technologies below as well as the first 3 chains. Passive ability Wayfarer for Necropolis Knights and Sepulchre Stalkers. Okay. Okay, but where is the capacity? Okay, I don't get it. Why can't we have more? Like, add some extra. Come on. But yeah, that's cool, I guess, right? Okay. Books of Nagash. Did they change something? Oh, effects themselves. Okay, so I was wondering if they just changed the location or they improved the effects. What do we have here? Now they're gonna be really close. Like, yeah. So, whenever I play Tomb Kings, I always had these 4. Sometimes this one. But these were the one, unless I play Katap. These were the ones I never bothered if I came from here, because it was way too fucking far. Now, this is gonna be available more. Could we have achievement to get all the books, please? Books of Nagash effects. Some of the effects were actually not bad. Yes, some of them were not bad. So they only had some minor increase in effects and have also additional effect applied. Each book provides an improvement to Dune Restoration, which can restore fallen and construct units post-battle. Oh, so it's the demonic thingy, and I like it. Okay. Sometimes you really get annoyed when one of your construct dies because they start to crumble too fast and it's gone. So I like this one. Sometimes pyramid effects, sometimes they're not worth getting to the constructing. So the pyramid effect, okay. So we have changed that with some unique effects, such as the Great Pyramid of Cetra now giving expendable to Skeleton Warrior Spearman units, and the Pyramid of Alcazar now gives physical resistance when fighting vampire counts. Meanwhile, with a City of Bronze, you can now get Snipe Foe Shabti Great Bows. Okay, so they're definitely valuable. I'm buying it, okay? To be completely honest, let's be fair. Any improvements to Tomb Kings are great, are welcomed, because they never had pretty much any kind of improvement after the release. There was some minor tweaking, that's it. So this kind of treatment, I'm buying it because it's just great. My biggest problem is the Confederation. I don't like this. I don't like it because it's the sandbox experience. Why the fuck they're not gonna let us, have fun? Is it like Blizzard fun detected? I don't know. I know I'm picky here, but it's fucking annoying. Okay. Lizardmen, areas we're focusing on tweaking and improving: technology tree, economy, big dinosaurs need some love, skill trees, and sprucing up. Okay, so the cut to the chase. We have improved this significantly, adding new effects, removing most building requirements, and improving. That's literally the next, that's the next thing I also mentioned in my video for Mitch, which he apparently watched because he replied to me on a forum. So I assume my video made impact. And it's not that I'm bragging here. I'm happy because that means they listen. Probably I was one of the many, but they listen. A small guy like me as well. So they are listening us. I wonder if I could apply for partnership. Probably, but I couldn't. I would be not able to criticize them, and I think I like this freedom. Now we'll see about that. Nevertheless, removing requirement. awesome. The buildings requirement were bullshit. And improving consistency with that unit gain effect from certain areas, as well as some bits of spice dotted around. Some screenshots below on the layout. Yeah, so they cut it in two again. I like the cutting, I like it. The campaign focus part of the new Lizardmen tech tree. Looks like Nakai. A little bit. Oh, this is Nakai. This must be Nakai, for sure. Yeah, to be honest, Nakai tree, I assume they improved some things. Nakai tree it didn't need that much of a tweaking, to be honest. It was either you go up bottom with the income or up with the capacity and campaign movement. And then in the betweens, you had these options. Now you have a maze of abilities. And C is like gonna be like, oh my god, this. If you want to have this ability, you're fucked. Okay. I mean, you go this and this, but yeah, I think I like the previous. When it comes to Nakai, I like the previous one, but I might be wrong. If I'll see the trees, I'll see what exactly they do. Then I can. We saw your feedback on the Lizardman economy, and also felt that only really worked when you reach scale, which wasn't that fun, as it could constrain you pretty hard time in early game. Yeah, it was bad. There has been a lot of number nudging, increasing, decreasing some numbers of small amount. Plenty of the values didn't seem right in Warhammer 3, so building cost, construction times, and outputs have changed across the board. In addition to that, we added another tier to Dread Saurian Chain, having cap of 1 per province always felt a bit sad. Yeah, it was. After all, as the Lizardmen are oldest of all, so have been here for a long time. I doubt they only had 1 Dread Saurian for every square miles. Okay, square miles, it's so... Yeah, okay. Wallbreaker. Yes, we know, it's a bit late given that dinosaurs are some of the oldest beings. All beasts now have the Wallbreaker. All monsters, excluding Kronksigors. Wallbreaker for the biggest and baddest dinos in town felt right. Please, since you're doing this, add the Wallbreaker to Treeman from Wood Elves, and I'll be happy. I feel like this is a teeny tiny change you can add along the way. Almost every unique skill for Lizardmen has been closely looked at, with some gaining a replacement new effect. Some key takeaways. Heroes now have minor blessing available to them, smaller version of the Lord blessings. Lord Mazdamundi now starts with Soul Quench in campaign. A change which also requested by Lord Master of Sodek, thank you. Something that makes him a more formidable starting character. Yeah. Mazda, at the start, felt like a burden. Honestly. Mazdamundi at the start felt like a burden because it was just hoverboard toad. That's it. That didn't have much to defend himself because he was mostly defensive. All heroes gain additional skills and their capacities and rank now brought in line with the races. So now they're gonna start from tier 2. That's what they're pretty much saying. Heroes availability starts on tier 2 buildings and capacity increase on tier 3. And I'm happy for that because now, oh my god, the heroes, they're gonna be awesome. Loving it. Faction tinting. More units in the game affect the faction colors are not... Okay, so they paint them. Thanks. Blessed units. The free units for the patch 6.3 will be a number of few blessed units for Lizardmen. Seriously, that's it? Okay. I mean, thank you, but that's lazy. I mean, okay, I don't want to end up being mean or something, but we have them-ish already, so it's really easy, and I would love to have one unit that it's really outside of the... never mind, I'm happy. So we have a lot of blessed units, are they gonna... with the addition blessed units being put in the game, we took the opportunity to take a look of spawning system. Please tell me you can select something. The button now always available, but recruiting the blessed units will require a use spawning sequence, which can be earned via missions, commandments, and performing rites. Rituals like sacrifices to Sodek and Nakai temple rituals add one to your pool, in addition to giving resource, so you don't necessarily need to recruit the unit that you have added to your... Okay, so for Nakai, it's going to be super easy, because, oh my god, I at the start, I don't do the temples at the start immediately, but later on, I make sure that I have them always up. Seriously, all of them. Because they're so good and so easy to get at some point. So getting blessed Croxigors, not going to be hard. Blessed Saurus, holy fuck, yes please, more. And the Sacred Croxigors blessed as well, holy hell. I'm up for it. Hell yeah. Pterodon Raiders, even Pterodon Raiders with Bola? Or just regular, probably. No, they're both. Hell yeah. So, tic-tac-toe, OP, here we go. Trait rebalance. The basic trait system character starts... I'm just thinking about Mazdamandi immediately. The fucking worst trait ever, okay? Has been largely untouched since Immortal Empires, and some even prior to that. Yeah. We've made plenty of changes for Warhammer 3, new abilities, effects, and new levels that characters need to operate. The rebalance is aimed at Warhammer 3 starting traits for non-legendary characters and Alberic. Okay. Oh, so... Shit. Okay, so they changed some traits, but Mazdamandi still gives the worst fucking trait. Okay, I thought they gonna do something with... No, but the starting traits. Okay. Determined experience gain 30%? Wait. Hit points 10? Holy fuck, this is strong. Wait, character experience gain 30%? What about knowledgeable now? Knowledgeable was a half. Wait, it was 20 or 15? Come on. Fleet-footed. I like fleet-footed. Wayfarer. Okay, that's decent upgrade. Not bad. But this, hit points 10%, leadership 15. Oh, leadership and hit points. Oh, that's gonna be awesome in Skaven. I can't say it. Oh my god, I'm saying it. But even necromancers from Vampire Crowns, that hit points. Holy hell. Virtue of discipline. Melee defense for peasants. Now, attribute glorious charge for the Knights of the Realm. Oh, so you can have either peasants or Knights of the Realm like this, but it's just better. Okay. Intelligent. By the way, I wonder what they're gonna do with the with chivalry. Not chivalry, the vows, but we'll talk about later another time, because I need to make video about it, because yeah, there is one fucking exploit that never was fixed. Intelligent. Self-defense and ambush. Now you have intensity if spellcaster. Character experience gain plus 50? Holy fuck! Confident. One of better traits in some of the armies, like Skaven, like Vampire Counts. If you don't have discipline, this is a decent, replacement. Rebel Rouse. Immune to psychology and this. So what they're doing... What is the Rebel Rouse? Okay, I don't know. So, okay. Chaos Familiar, cooldown to all spells. That never was my favorite whatsoever. Keymaster. That was not bad. Now you get Infernal Gateway. I mean, I was picking Keymaster for some of the heroes from Zinj. So now I'm gonna get Infernal Gateway. Fuck yeah, my playstyle is rewarded. But I don't know what's the Rebel Rouse. I kinda don't remember. Okay. Greenskin skills updates. We got to change back to Greenskin's characters. We didn't update the Moments of Destruction, so we took it. We'll leave in the individual effects on the up to imagination, but the additional as whole are the shown below. Night Goblin War Boss. Okay. Oh, is it the one-off? Probably. Big Boss? Yeah, one-off. Oh, I don't like one-offs. I mean, you either need to choose one of them or fuck off. But I guess it's still a choice, so I get it. Okay, so new abilities, great. Unusual location. Oh, Mitch here. I thought he moved to another project. Okay. One of the last times I spoke that in the devlog would be back near patch 5.2 when I first added the very first batch of unusual locations. Introducing a strange feature like that, let alone in a patch, was a bit departure for us. Okay. Tell me, what's... I don't want to read everything, so just do that. Because this video is long as fuck now already. 20 location... How much? Another 20. So we're gonna have 40. Oh boy. We updated the first location a bit more liberal in their restrictions, were lore appropriate. Oh, so no more night, resting night, that more races can experience them. Oh, so they released the restriction. Okay, great. I get the Slaneshi everywhere. Seriously, my most common is the Slaneshi corruption and control one. With the further ado, here's a list of 20 new locations. Move to the next section. You don't want to spoil anything. Ogre Mercenary Camp, Forge of Hashut, Dwarf Construction Company, Warpstone Meteor Impact. Okay, pretty much for every race that didn't have. That's what I'm getting in here. Camera Blood Splatter. A bit on an expected addition perhaps, but we decided to bring over Total War the Camera Blood Splatter feature from Total War Warhammer. I'm not using it, whatever. I'm not gonna bother. Because currently my graphic card still suffer from drivers because Nvidia is bad with drivers lately. Audio. So what they did, yeah, so they brought the Wolfric, Trog, and Alberic. Okay, great. CA account and Total War access linking requirement for FLCs. We're also changing the streamlining how you access FLCs until the point some of them require you to either have signed up for the CA account of Total War access or Total War access. With the release of 6.3, we're removing that requirement so players who have neither of these accounts can get... Oh, so you can have one of them, right? Neither. Okay, great. Clarification. Free content from older Warhammer titles will require you own at least a piece of a paid content related to free content in any game in the trilogy. Oh, you'll need your Rise of the Tomb Kings to get the Bone Giant FLC. I didn't even know that it was FLC, damn. I don't remember. Okay. So you need to have Queen and the Crown to get Rakav. Huh. Okay. All cool and okay, patch. We'll definitely play more 200 hours, but just don't forget Geomantic Web. Okay, so this is it. Next Friday, wait. We're expecting to publish the full release patch notes this Friday. So yeah, it's gonna be the full patch notes. And we'll see what exactly is out there. Nevertheless, I'm looking forward for these things. They're really good changes. But there was no mention of Geomantic Web, and that really fucking bothers me. But yeah, pretty much I'm okay with everything except the Confederation, because I would love to have Confederation for all. I would love to have a free unit that is outside of, blessed spawning, like a Tomb King unit. It would be awesome. Just minor, whatever. Or Regiment of Renown for Tomb Kings. That would be great. But no, we're getting blessed units. Okay. Some of the traits reworked. Great. I wonder if yeah, I would love if they could reverse some changes from Warhammer 3 into Warhammer 2, so we could have the traits from Warhammer 2. But probably wishful thinking. Unusual locations. Surprised that Mitch is still here. Great. all looks great. I'm really interested how big is gonna be this patch. Nevertheless, it's really awesome that they're working on it. I really hope, because Alberic gets new voice line, right? I really hope we're going to get rework for Bretonia. Since Alberic is getting some new voice lines, maybe that means they're gonna work on it. Maybe that's a hint. Probably, because that would make sense, but you never know, okay? What's here, you never know. But I'm definitely looking forward. I'm hyped. It's been a while since we had updates, so this looks promising. Definitely gonna have to check the greenskins. That looks awesome. I'm gonna have to make a list for these and learn what they do. Definitely worth the checking. If you wanna read it by yourselves, make sure you post your suggestions in a comment down below for these guys on the blog post, because trust me, they need it and they read it. So that's really cool. And meanwhile, thank you for watching. I've been taking quite a lot of your time. Subscribe if you like what I do. You can help me a lot. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Tell me what you think. If you really want to start conversation, I'm up for it. And have a great day, night. Take care. And bye-bye.